Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, your host on Click Digest, and today we have with us the Micromax Canvas Unite 2 or the Micromax A106, which has been recently launched by Micromax India. This has been launched at almost the same price at which we get the Motorola Moto E and also very close to the Nokia X. In this video, we are going to give you a quick unboxing of the Micromax Canvas Unite 2. We'll show you first hands-on, first impressions. We'll also talk about the performance, build quality. We'll give you quick benchmarks as well as first impressions with the camera samples, and we'll do a quick hands-on comparison with the Moto E and Nokia X that we have got here. Let's keep all these things aside and cut through the seal so that we can see the box contents first. This packaging is kind of new for Micromax. We have not seen something like this on previous generation of phones. This is a flat looking box which looks nice and feels premium. Slightly different from what we have seen previously from Micromax. Nice packaging. At 7,000 rupees, this does feel good. So first thing in the box is the phone itself, under the wraps, and here we have a grey color unit with the pronounced Micromax logo at the back. This is the 5 megapixel camera, and there is also LED flash with it. And on the front we have a 4.7 inch display, which is with 480 by 800 pixels display resolution. There is also a front facing camera, sun sensor, standard earpiece, 3 touch capacitive buttons at the bottom, and on the right hand side we get power or wake up key followed by the volume rocker key on the top. The finish seems good and feels really nice. The back is soft touch and is premium material, something rubberized. On the top you get a charging port, which is a micro USB port, and there is a 3.5mm standard audio jack. On the bottom we get the primary mic hole, and there is a speaker mesh at the back which is here. Let me open the back flap, and under the hood we get access to the SIM card slots. There is SIM 1, which is the full size SIM, and the SIM 2 looks like a micro SIM. SIM 1 supports 3G as well as 2G, whereas SIM 2 is only 2G. There is a micro SD card slot provided right here, so you can expand the memory. Let me keep this phone aside and show you what else comes in the box. So we get this large battery, which is a 2000 milliamp battery. Let me quickly take it out of the cover. We have some standard information manuals, warranty cards, user guide, etc. This is the A106, and let me open up this box. Another cardboard box inside the box, very different packaging, and here we get a standard micro USB cable. These are the earphones. Let me show you the quality quickly. These are standard earphones made from plastic. Looks okay, and there is also an inline microphone which comes with a button to accept or reject the calls. Let me keep this aside, and there is a standard wall charger which is within the bundle. That's all in the box. Let me quickly put the battery and boot this phone, and then we'll proceed with our camera test benchmark. There are 20 regional languages which it supports, as mentioned on the box as well, so you can select between these languages right from the start page. So I'll start with English for simplicity. I'll quickly set it up and get back. And we are back with a quick setup. This is the first boot screen, how it looks like after we turn on the phone, and this runs Android KitKat 4.4 right out of the box, which is a big plus. This is probably the first KitKat phone from Micromax, and this is the latest Android version. Yes, it competes with the other two phones here head on. The reason being that this is at the same price segment. It is an entry-level phone and has some features which are missing in the Moto E and Nokia X. For example, there is an autofocus camera which comes with LED flash, and none of these two phones come with LED flash. Also, these two cameras are fixed focus cameras, whereas we have an autofocus camera right here. I'll quickly show you a camera comparison in a while. Before that, let me quickly give you a physical comparison of the build quality. So here we have a larger 4.7 inch display on the Micromax A106, whereas we have a smaller display of 4.3 inch and 4 inch respectively on the Moto E and Nokia X. In terms of build, the Moto E gets a better looking display and has Gorilla Glass 3 protection at front, which is a big plus, whereas the Micromax Canvas Unite 2 does not have a Gorilla Glass. Also, the display resolution is lower, and the display quality also seems slightly lower compared to the Moto E, which is a plus point for Moto E. In terms of build quality, I feel that the Moto E is better built and is more strong compared to the Micromax. There is some squeakiness in the build here. This back panel is not that snug fit as it is there in the Motorola Moto E. This feels more solid. However, it is more compact, but if you want a larger display, but there is a better display with higher resolution, so you have higher pixel per inch density on Moto E. Talking about the specifications and benchmarks of these three phones, the Micromax Canvas Unite 2 gives the best performance with the 1.3 GHz quad-core CPU from MediaTek. On Antutu we get a score of 17,441, whereas on the Moto E, which comes with a 1.2 GHz dual-core processor, we get a score of 12,600. The processor on Moto E is a Snapdragon processor, whereas on the Nokia X we get a mere score of 7,386. This is a 1 GHz dual-core processor. This one has 512 MB of RAM, while the other two phones, the Moto E as well as the Micromax Canvas Unite 2, comes with 1 GB of RAM. Let me give you a quick camera comparison of all of these three phones so that you can see for yourself how good these are when it comes to the camera performance. I'll quickly click pictures of these boxes here and show you the results. As you can see, we have pictures of the same object from all three phones and the results are right here in front of you. The Nokia X, which comes with a 3 megapixel fixed focus camera, gives the softest pictures. These are not very good quality from any standards, whereas the Moto E gives the mediocre pictures which come with good color reproduction. The display quality here is good, which is making these pictures look good, but when you zoom in a little, you see that the detailing is missing and the pictures are kind of blurred because this is a fixed focus camera. The Micromax Canvas Unite 2 on the other hand gives the sharpest pictures. As you can see, the detailing in the picture is the best among these three, and these both are 5 megapixel cameras. There is high definition 720p video recording support on the Unite 2, whereas this phone supports only up to 840 by 400 pixels of video recording. In this department also, the Micromax Canvas Unite 2 comes up as clear winner. In terms of graphics benchmark, let me also give you a comparison of the Nina Mark 2 scores, and the results are like this. On the Nokia X we get a score of 33.6 frames seconds, we get around 49 frames per second and 63 frames per second on the Nokia X, the Moto E as well as Micromax Unite 2 respectively. The reason that the Micromax Unite is scoring better here is because it has lower resolution, so the GPU has to do less efforts here. In this department also, the Micromax Unite 2 seems to be a better choice when it comes to the graphics performance. However, again let me remind you that the display quality and the pixel resolution seems to be better on Moto E, and you get a lot of other benefits like Gorilla Glass protection at front, which makes it even more sturdy, and the build quality is slightly better on the Moto E. Let me also quickly give you a demo of the Subway Surf 2 to give you a fair idea of the graphics as well as touch sensitivity of the Unite 2 by Micromax. As you can see, the colors are looking nice, and with 1 GB of RAM, this phone is performing fairly well when it comes to the overall rendering and handling of this game. The GPU we have here is Mali 400 MP2. I kind of like the way it is playing this game. Let me turn the volume to maximum to show you how loud it is. The touch sensitivity of the phone is good. I don't find any problem when it comes to the touch response. Let me also show you a video playback from YouTube so that you can see the video quality as well as the audio quality of this phone. So let me play this video for you.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host on Click Digest, and today we have with us the Sony Xperia M2. The Sony Xperia M2 is the mid-range refresh of the Sony Xperia M and comes with some new and improved features. In this video, I'm going to give you a comprehensive...
I believe the kind of audio quality and video quality which is being provided here on the Unite 2 from Micromax is commendable, and the fact that it supports 20 regional languages in India, it is a very good value for money proposition in the price segment of just 7,000 rupees with the kind of display size and quality it has and the performance that we have seen on the N22, the gaming performance that it is delivering, and the kind of package that it delivers, it is a very good value for money. We'll give you a detailed review very soon. This is our first impressions and hands-on video with unboxing. We'll come up with detailed videos on the Micromax Unite 2. So do subscribe by pressing the subscribe button below. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.